Hey YouTube, JW. Another edition of Retro Knives for you guys today. We'll look at a Buck knife. It was a collaboration with Wenger Swiss. They call them the SwissBucks. You see the Buck logo there. This one is the locking blade model. It's called the SwissMate. These ran in production from 92 until 98. There was a lot of smaller, different versions of this knife, which you see a little bit more common, it seems. About the size of this guy here. Little, I think this is a Spartan. But you see a lot of the small ones. This is the locking blade. This is called the SwissMate 1. You've just got a locking blade and a Phillips. Then you had the SwissMate 2, SwissMate 3. Also got a key ring there. Pretty solid. Feels good. This one's pretty much mint condition. Let's see if this you see that it push that in, it moves that liner lock to the side. You can close the knife. This one's pretty much mint condition. I had unique scales just for this knife. And then the 2 and 3, they had more of your, just your typical accessories: can opener, scissors, bottle opener. Features is basically just like a Wenger or Victorinox. So this one is 111 millimeter, which is 4 1/4, is what they call it. SwissBuck. I saw this one for a good price with the sheath, so I bought it. I don't see very many of the big ones like this. Most of the Swiss mates, most of them are the smaller versions, and they had names that like what you would typically see on Swiss Army knives, like trucker, camper, stuff like that. I think there was, I didn't write it down, but I think there was 5 or 6 different models under that. So 6 years, basically through the 90s, you could see these. Pretty good knives. I bought it just for a collector's piece, and any Buck knife is going to be collectible, but especially now that Wenger Swiss is defunct, and they are no longer, Victorinox bought out Wenger or whatever, so there is no more. So basically you've got a collectible Buck knife that really defines kind of an era in that 90s. It just has that look to it. And then when you combine that with the fact that Wenger is no longer making knives, I look for these to go up in price. I would say if you're a collector and you come across any of these, I would pick it up, because I look for them to increase in value. So Pretty neat knife. I like the looks of it. I like that red with the black. Looks good. I appreciate you guys watching. Follow me on Google Plus as always, and Instagram. And I will see you on the next